guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be having a look at The Ordinary's best sellers, and I'm going to be rating them from 1 to 10 based on my experience with them. Now currently right now there are only 6 products underneath their best selling tab, which is really weird because a couple of months ago when I did a similar video to this and I shared it on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels, there were way more products underneath the best selling tab. Now there are only 6, so obviously they have updated it since then, which is a good thing. So let's talk about the 6. I have tried them all, so let me rate them from 1 to 10 and let's get right into it. So don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell, and also don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up as well. So the first product underneath the best-selling tab is The Ordinary's Niacinamide 10% plus Zinc 1%. Now this serum really is lovely. I've been using it for several years on and off, and it truly does what it says it's supposed to do. So it really is effective. So niacinamide is great for those that have oily combination skin, as this can help to reduce excessive oil. It can clear up breakouts, and it can also help to fade dark spots and discoloration over time. Now this serum in particular, for some reason, I always experience pilling with it. And I really don't understand why, and sometimes we don't know what is actually causing the pilling. Obviously, there is another product in my routine that is conflicting with the niacinamide, which is creating that pilling effect. It could be my sunscreen, it could be my makeup, it could be anything really. So there are times when I use it, I don't experience pilling, and then of course there are times that I do. So it really is a hit and miss. And that's why I don't necessarily gravitate towards this serum anymore, is because of that reason. So I do have other niacinamide products that I like to resort to that do not pill, that sit nice with all of my skincare products, my sunscreens, and my makeup. So if you want to see my go-to niacinamides, I will leave that video below for you, as well as up here. So the pilling seems to be an issue with this product, and this is also a product that is at a higher concentration. Now 10% niacinamide really doesn't affect me. I actually tolerate to this percentage really well, but it can be very potent for some skin types, and some people may be sensitive and irritated to it. And then of course the zinc ingredient can cause a little bit of dryness as well, and I have experienced this in the past on and off. So it really just depends on your skin type, and what you're sensitive to. This is also another serum that can be a little bit sticky and tacky, and that type of texture really doesn't bother me, but for some people that can be a concern, because of course this can also cause pilling when you have a product that is a little bit sticky and tacky. So the more products that you apply on top of that one product that has that texture, sometimes, yes, you can experience pilling. So that's another issue that I could personally be going through, because I do use a fair amount in my skincare routine, but there are times where I try to tone down on the amount of products that I use, and I still experienced it. So again, it really is a hit and miss, and because of that, I'm going to give this product a 7 out of 10. So it's a good product. I really do recommend it. If you've never tried it, I would say try it at least once to see if it's going to work for your skin, and to of course see if it's going to mix well with all of your other products. Again, it really is a lovely, affordable niacinamide serum that can be beneficial for so many people. The next product is The Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5. So this serum is another one that I've been using for a very long time, and this is actually one of the first hyaluronic acids that I ever introduced to my skin, and I love it, and I still use it to this day on and off. And this is a great product to plump up your skin, to give your skin that nice hydration, and it's a lovely one to use every day, both morning and evening. Another great thing with hyaluronic acid is that there are no conflicts, so you can honestly pair this up with anything without worrying about irritation or having it react with another product. This is a hydrator, it's a humectant, so it's not going to exfoliate the skin. And I know a lot of people may think that because of the acid in the name, and I do get a lot of questions asking, can I use this with retinol, or can I use this with a direct acid? And I always say yes, you can. Now if you are applying your hyaluronic acid first, and then you go and apply your retinol or direct acid on top while your skin is still damp. Yes, this could cause a little bit of irritation and dryness a couple of days later because you're getting better absorption for that active ingredient, but other than that, it's very safe to use. And I actually like to use hyaluronic acid on the ends of my hair. I did mention this tip not too long ago. It really helps to reduce frizziness, and I really love the way that my hair looks and feels when I use it after I get out of the shower while my hair is still damp. So if you haven't tried that before, you need to try it. It can be life-changing. So this is a serum that I'm going to rate a 9 out of 10. It really is fabulous, but sometimes this one can also cause peeling, but not as often as the niacinamide. The next product is the Ordinary Squalane Cleanser. This is a lovely option for those that are looking for a 2-in-1. So not only does it cleanse your skin, but it also removes makeup and sunscreen, dirt and oil at the end of the day. And it does a very good job to loosen everything up as that first cleanse. Now, I've always recommended to double cleanse to make sure that your skin is really clean before going in with your skincare products, because if your skin still has a little bit of residue left over from your sunscreen or your makeup, this is going to cause breakouts. This is going to cause skin issues down the road. So it's best to double cleanse, whether it's with the same Ordinary Squalane Cleanser or using the Squalane Cleanser first and then going in with a second cleanse with a different cleanser. Whatever you feel like doing, you do you, but this product is sufficient enough as the 2 cleanses, and this is very gentle, very hydrating on the skin. This is perfect for all skin types, including sensitive skin, but I do feel like you need to be very generous on how much you apply. This isn't necessarily a cleanser that foams up and lathers up really nicely, but it is a cleanser that is effective, especially if you're using it twice to make sure that your skin is super clean and prepped for all of your skincare products that come next. So I would put a decent amount as your first cleanse to really loosen up everything. You want to work it into the palms of your hands for maybe 10 to 15 seconds. And then once you do that, the balm-like texture turns into an oil, and that's when it really helps to remove your makeup and sunscreen really well. So I'm going to give this product a 9 out of 10. It is a cleanser that I haven't been gravitating towards as often. It's not something that I've been using. Actually, I couldn't even tell you the last time that I used this cleanser, only because I have so many other favorites right now, but this is one that I would resort to again down the road. It is lovely. The next product is the Ordinary 100% Organic Cold Pressed Rosehip Seed Oil. This is another product that I used to use on and off several years ago. I was really into face oils. I love the bee oil from the Ordinary. There are so many that I love, but I don't use them anymore because I don't gravitate towards them. I never think to incorporate them in my skincare routines, and I really don't need them if I were to really think about it. For the types of products that I use, I really don't need to incorporate a face oil. But if you're into face oils and you love rosehip seed oil, I would highly recommend the one from the Ordinary. I have used other rosehip seed oils from other brands, and nothing has ever compared to the one from the Ordinary. I feel like it is very lightweight. I don't find it to be too heavy on the skin, and it did a good job to hydrate my skin as well. So if you have dehydrated skin, dry, flaky skin, or you have concerns with signs of aging, rosehip seed oil will be a lovely one to incorporate. And you always want to use your oils after water-based products. So I would apply your rosehip seed oil on top of your moisturizer in your evening skincare routine. I'm not sure how this would work underneath your sunscreen if you were to use it in your morning routine. I don't know if you would experience peeling, I'm not sure, but to play it safe, I would keep it in your evening skincare routine. So I'm going to rate this a 9 out of 10. I think that this is lovely. It's rich in linoleic acid, and again, it is really effective. The next product is the Ordinary Buffet, and if you've been with me for a while, you know how much I love this serum. So this is a peptide serum that contains several different peptides. Now with The Ordinary, they have 4 peptide serums to pick from. So they have the Buffet plus Copper Peptides, which is amazing by the way, and they also have the Argireline and Matrixyl. All 4 of these are amazing. But the Buffet contains Argireline. It also has Matrixyl 3000 and it has Matrixyl Sin 6. So this is the one that I tend to gravitate towards the most because of how many peptides it contains. And it's really, really effective for signs of aging, for premature aging, and it's a great product to incorporate in your evening skincare routine with your retinol and retinoid, or you can use it on its own every day, twice a day. It is very gentle. I've never experienced irritation with this serum. I've also never experienced peeling. This is another serum that could be a little bit sticky and tacky, but nothing too crazy. I find that once you apply your moisturizer on top, you don't get that sticky, tacky feel anymore. That tends to go away after you apply your moisturizer, or let's say your sunscreen even on top. There has been times that I've used this in my morning routine whenever I decided that I didn't want to use my vitamin C serum. It really is a lovely one, and I've been using this for a very long time. This is actually one of the very first serums that I ever purchased from The Ordinary when I started using it. And I've been using The Ordinary products now for 6-7 years. So I'm very familiar with this one, and I can assure you that this is really effective. Now, if you've been using this for a very long time and you're tired of it and you want something a little bit better, a little bit more effective, and I'm saying this based on my experience, okay? Everyone's gonna have their own opinion. I would move up to a copper peptide, and The Ordinary has one. And I find that once the copper is in that formulation, I feel like it takes you to the next level quicker, and it really helps to firm up the skin, and it really is a lovely one for signs of aging. So I'm not gonna get into copper peptides in this video, but recently I did share all of my favorites and go-tos. So I will leave that video below for you as well as up here. And I also have a skincare routine video on my channel talking about copper peptides, and I also share all the products that I use with copper when I'm using it in my evening skincare routine. So of course I will leave that video below as well as up here. So I'm going to rate The Ordinary Buffet a 10 out of 10. I haven't found anything like it, and it truly is one of a kind in my opinion. And the last product for the best sellers is The Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% Toning Solution. This is another product that I used to use quite a bit in the past, and I don't use it anymore because my skin is actually quite sensitized to it now. And this started when I introduced my skin to prescription tretinoin. I find that now that I have used tretinoin, there are certain products that I can't use anymore because it makes my skin burn and tingle, and it gets pretty irritated, and glycolic acid is one of those products. Whether it's from The Ordinary or from another brand, I feel like this is an ingredient that can cause a lot of skin concerns for me, and it can for a lot of people as well. So if you have normal to combination skin, glycolic acid is perfect to use. If you have sensitive skin, mandelic acid or polyhydroxy acids are great options to go with because these contain a larger molecule size, so they take longer to penetrate into the skin before they start the exfoliation process. And if you have dry skin, lactic acid would be a great option to go with. So I really do love lactic and mandelic acids. Those tend to be my go-tos when I want to use a direct acid, and I never have any issues with them. But with the glycolic acid from The Ordinary, I cannot use it anymore. But this is great to exfoliate the skin. It's great to give that brighter complexion, and if you have dark spots, glycolic acid can really help to fade these over time. Now, everybody should be cautious with glycolic acid because there are so many different percentages out there. This one is at a 7%, but you can find some that are at a lower or a higher percent, and again, they can be quite irritating. So you really don't need to use these every day. If you do and you like the results that you are seeing, then perfect. Keep doing whatever is working for you, but I would recommend to use glycolic acid or any direct acid once or twice a week. That is honestly sufficient enough. Use it on those nights when you're not using any other active. So I wouldn't recommend using glycolic acid with a retinol or a retinoid. I wouldn't recommend using it with a vitamin C or any other direct acid because these can be very harsh pairings and it could lead to further sensitivities, dryness, and irritation. Now with saying that, the ordinary glycolic acid contains aloe vera and ginseng root. So these are two ingredients that are going to help calm and soothe the skin while you are using it. And I really like how the Ordinary incorporated those two ingredients because for those that tend to be more on the sensitive side, perhaps you would still be able to use this product knowing that you have some ingredients in there to help calm the skin. And again, before tretinoin, I never had any issues with this toner. I really loved the results that I was seeing and I never experienced any dryness, tightness, or irritation whatsoever. Now, some people like to use the Ordinary glycolic acid on their chest. You can use these on parts of your body. Make sure that you're wearing sunscreen, of course, especially the areas that are being exposed to the sun. But not only are they great to use on your face, but they're also great to use on parts of your body as well, especially if you have dark spots or you like to exfoliate certain areas. Maybe you might want to use it on the backs of your thighs if you have rough textured skin. It can really help with that as well. So I'm going to give this product a 5 out of 10. The reason being is because I find that this product is very sensitizing. I hope that the Ordinary comes out with a glycolic acid at a lower concentration. Maybe I would tolerate to that better. I think a lot of people would appreciate that as well, but this one is a 5 out of 10. So those are the Ordinary's best sellers. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it helpful. I had a lot of fun filming it and I would like to film another one, but I'm not sure how often the Ordinary updates their best-selling tab. I will keep an eye, and if they do update it, I will film another video, especially if you would like to see it. Please let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this video. Give this video a big thumbs up as that will let me know that you would like to see more content like this. And would you be interested in another video like this, but I'm going to randomly pick products from the Ordinary. I will rate them and give you a little review on each one. Would you be interested in that? So not necessarily best sellers, but just random products from the Ordinary. Also let me know in the comments below. I will link all of the products that I shared in this video below for you as well for your reference. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And of course, I will see you all in the next one. Take care, and I will see you guys then. Bye guys.